I think we might be able to turn those fans up a little more. It's a lot louder in here now that there's so many people. You think the airflow is good?
Yeah, so a favorite memory at Texas State was probably winning the Barry Goldwater Fellowship. It was a nationally recognized award, only given to a few undergraduates across the countries.
My favorite Texas State memory is nearly impossible to tell you because there have just been so many moments, big moments, small moments here that have really shaped my university experience.
My favorite memory here at Texas State actually happened recently. My roommate and I were practicing our river jump, so we kept jumping into the river multiple times, trying to find the perfect pose, and I think we did.
What I will miss most about Texas State is just the people, the community, and the faculty that I was able to connect with.
I don't feel like I necessarily have a favorite memory here at Texas State, more so a collection of a lot of little favorite memories. Like, I don't know, for me it's a lot of small moments, like conversations with professors, or like little jokes between friends, or the feeling of finishing an assignment and feeling accomplished, and sleeping after not sleeping for 4 days. So I think it's a lot of those stacked up rather than one big favorite moment.
My favorite memory at Texas State would probably be going to the river with my friends and just hanging out and relaxing, whether we're out for a fun day just to tan and lay out, or we're there to study. It's always a great spot that holds a lot of great memories of mine.
A huge shout out to my whole acting ensemble. You guys have had a huge impact on my journey, both as an artist and as a human being, so I'm super excited that we're here today.
I would like to shout out my sorority, Sigma Lambda Gamma, as they've been the ones to give me the courage to be confident in myself and truly become a woman of balance.
Say my mother, my father, and my sister for just being there along the way and supporting my journey.
All my family who's here, because it took my family to believe in me, that I could pursue an education, that I could learn English, and that I could graduate.
Also, a huge shout out to all of my faculty that have been there for me. Neil, Kate, Mozan, Richard, Michael, Laura. Just thank you so much. You've done so much for me.
The people that have made the most difference to me is not one individual, but it's the community that exists at Texas State, because it's built me, it's shaped me, it's fortified me into a person who can leave here, and leave here knowing that I made this place better than when I got here, but also that this place made me better than when I got here.
I'd like to give a shout out to Alexis and River over at the Transfer Center. They helped me tremendously when I was transferring into Texas State, so I feel like I really found my footing because of them.
I want to give a shout out to kind of the entirety of the communication design faculty. Dimitri, Rosanna, Mark, Grayson, Mitra. I feel like so many professors have kind of been there for all of us.
I'd like to give a shout out to K-Damp. Coming to Texas State, it was also his first year being the president, so I've been able to watch how much he's grown the campus, so big shout out to him. I don't think this school would be the same without you.
Post-graduation, I'll be working in go-to-market analytics at a software company that specializes in build environments.
After graduation, I will be attending Texas A&M University to receive my doctorate in veterinary medicine.
What's next is to keep being inspired and hopefully inspire other people.
I'll be attending the University of California, Berkeley, which is the #1 public institution. I'm very excited, and I would not have been able to do this without Texas State. And I just want everybody here to know that I plan to come back to Texas State, and we will forever always be proud Bobcats.
After graduating Texas State, I will be starting at Dell Technologies under the customer success team as an analyst.
When you graduate college, the opportunities are endless. So I'm very excited to jump into it and see where the world takes me. I feel like Texas State has prepared me really, really well for the professional world.
Attention, please. The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance. May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance. May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance. May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too, the sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us. Jesus, for deeds of valor, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of
Good morning. What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in the Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and to those joining us via live stream, welcome. For our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Pranesh Ashwath, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Texas State University. Today, we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also your resilience, dedication, and dreams. And as you graduate from Texas State University, I thank you for all that you have contributed here. I hope you will add to the legacy of your alma mater using our shared values as your guideposts after graduation, which include embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion and respect, and dedicating your life for the greater good. Our world today needs thinkers, leaders, and doers, people who see beyond their limitations and work towards progress with compassion. Use what you have learned here to make a difference and never underestimate the impact of your actions. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active duty military personnel, veterans and ROTC personnel who are graduating today, and those in the audience, please stand and remain standing so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Evelyn Toscano. Seated. Let me first introduce a special guest joining us this morning. It is my pleasure to welcome First Lady Beth Damphus, who is seated to the left in the special seating. I will now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Platform party, please remain standing after your name is called. And audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Success. Dr. Lisa Lloyd, Vice President and Chief of Staff. Dr. Shreek Mandayam, Vice President for Research. Mrs. Sandy Pantlik, Vice President for Marketing and Communication. Dr. Sanjay Ramchandar, Dean of the McCoy College of Business. Dr. Barrett Bryant, Dean of the College of Science and Engineering. Dr. Andrea Gallardo, Dean of the Graduate College, Dr. Kathy Cook, Dean of the Honors College, and Mr. Nico Costilla, President-elect of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor today's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer some special music. Thank you for that very wonderful music. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus. President Damphus.
Good morning and congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. Congratulations. Today is a day filled with pride and with gratitude and with possibility. So take a moment, soak it all in, look around you, enjoy this time, this special time. Each of you has a distinctive story, and each of you has taken a unique path to this moment. And you know better than anyone in this room that you didn't get here alone. Today, I want you to think about all that it took for you to get here today, and the people who helped you along the way. I'm talking about the people who believed in you, who encouraged you, and who stood by you even when this moment felt a million miles away. I think back often on days like this to my own first college graduation. I attended a community college up in Canada. It was 1982. That seems longer and longer ago all the time. It was 44 years ago. I was 19 years old, graduating from college. The graduation ceremony itself seems like a blur. I barely remember the ceremony. I know that we were in a movie theater, I think, and the parents were all out in the audience, and we were backstage walking across it. I was mainly thinking at that moment where we would go after the ceremony to go eat supper somewhere, dinner somewhere, and then I was going to start looking for a job. Kind of had that backwards. It's nice to have a job already lined up, but I wasn't thinking very far ahead. But I learned something special that day. I learned to never take moments like this for granted, especially when someone who loves you so much that they're celebrating this moment perhaps even more than you are. For me, it was my mom. Now, she had a heart of gold. Even though she did not go to school past grade 9, she understood the value of an education. She ran away from the orphanage she was raised in. Later, she found her dad, my grandfather, who had not attended high school himself. She met my dad, who had a high school diploma. They got married and for years tried unsuccessfully to start a family. So eventually they decided to adopt. And so they adopted me, and I was such a good baby, they adopted another girl like a year later. And I don't know about her, but they stopped after her. But my mom, we lived in this little fishing village in northern Canada, and there's a lot of strife and turmoil in that little town. She became an unofficial foster parent, so we became a foster family. Even though I was adopted, my brothers and sisters were foster kids, and we had kids coming in and out of my house all the time. And one of our foster sisters never left. Her mother had been killed, and she became my foster sister. So growing up as a family was something that my mom was passionate about. I believe it was because she grew up in an orphanage that she wanted to have a huge family. But I had no idea on that Saturday in 1982 that my graduation was going to mean so much to her. I was the first in our family to even think about going to college, the first to graduate. And I didn't understand what she knew then, how much my life was going to change, how much of an advantage I would have over my parents and my family members who had not had the chance to go to college. She knew that my life was going to be different from that moment on, that I had earned a chance to accomplish something more than she could ever dream of doing. So she treated that moment like it was the biggest day in her life. In many ways, she treated it like a prom. She brought prom dresses for my sisters. We all wore corsages. My dad bought a suit, she bought a dress, and we all got corsages. And I think we have a picture of it up here. We're going to throw up here in a second. There we are. I'm the guy in the back. And so that's my mom in the center. The whole world revolved around her. We took this picture. It's the last picture we took together as a family, but you can see how important that day was for her, because my mom knew what that day represented, even if I didn't. So yes, Texas State graduates, today belongs to you, but it also belongs to people perhaps that are in this room, maybe others who are not here, who watched your journey start but weren't able to see it finish. The people who stood by you, who raised you, who supported you, who helped you get here, help you finish, and are helping you even today to walk across the stage. And trust me, for the rest of your life, you will never know anyone like your parents. They're the only people you will ever meet who truly want you to do better than they've done. And that's something special. Some of you are parents, and you know what I'm talking about. So I urge you to treasure that moment, treasure that relationship, treasure that gift you've been given, and recognize all that they've done to make this day happen. It's not just them either. Surely it's your parents, but also your family members, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts and uncles, your grandparents, your friends, your teachers, your professors, and your fellow Bobcats. It's all these people who lifted you up, who pushed you, who pulled you sometimes, and refused to let you quit. Perhaps you are that person as well, refusing to let someone else quit. You're about to have a few moments of downtime as the degrees start to be confirmed and people walk across the stage. You'll be sitting there. Surely you'll pull your phone out to do something. I'm not sure what you'll be doing. Instagram, Snapchatting, whatever you're going to be doing, TikToking. But take a moment while you have your phone in your hand. Send a text message to one of those people that helped you get here today. I promise you that will mean the world to them to hear from you that you acknowledge what they've done to help you be able to walk across the stage today. And today, your family grows exponentially as you join more than 250,000 proud Texas State living alumni. These are people who have both literally and virtually walked the same halls that you have, who studied the same courses, who have shared your experiences in pursuing and attaining a degree at Texas State University. They are people who also call this place home, and whether you studied in Round Rock, here in San Marcos, or as part of our online programs, Texas State is where you were challenged and where you were tested in many ways. It's where you discovered strengths and talents that you maybe didn't think you even had. No matter how you got here, whether that path was direct or whether it was winding, smooth or hard fought, you made it, and you should take pride in having made it. Now, there are so many powerful stories of that perseverance and achievement among the graduates who are sitting here before me today. Every one of you has your own story. And I want to take a moment to tell you about one of your fellow Bobcats who shared her experiences with me. Today, Brianna Howard will become the first in her family to earn a college degree, and she considers it much of her family's success as her own. During her time at Texas State, Brianna had to overcome financial hardships that nearly led her to withdraw. But she learned some lessons every bit as important as anything she learned in the classroom. She learned to advocate for herself, she learned to ask for help when she needed it, and she learned to always keep moving forward and to never quit. As a result of the resilience she found in family and community, today she is receiving her Bachelor of Business Administration in Computer Information. Brianna, if you can, please stand so we can recognize you as a representative of the perseverance of all of our students. Congratulations, Brianna. Thank you. I know her family members are busting their buttons right now in pride, and we are too. Today we celebrate not just Brianna's story, but all that you have achieved, graduates. Even more than that, we come to celebrate all you've become. Somewhere between your first day and your last final, through all those late night tacos, those cram sessions, group projects, countless slices of pizza, you became stronger, wiser, and better prepared for what comes next. And when people ask you where you went to school, you'll say with pride, I'm a Texas State Bobcat. Our beloved football coach, Oscar Strahan, once said that a Bobcat will fight you with everything he has, with claws, with teeth, with speed, and with brains. And that's how Bobcats live. We take on the world. Being a Bobcat means you don't back down from a challenge. It means you step into the challenge. You don't wait for opportunity, you create it. And you don't do it alone. You do it as part of something much bigger than yourself. And that's quite a legacy worth living up to. Speaking of legacies, our most famous alumnus, President Lyndon Baines Johnson, graduated from Texas State in 1930, became president in 1963, and he had a habit of gathering his people around him when someone had accomplished something special. And he would give them a little memento that had two words written on it. The two words were can and do. And he would tell the gathered crowd, this is a can-do man, or this is a can-do woman. They got something done. And if President Johnson was here today, he would look at you, class of 2026, and he would say, you are also can-do people. You believe, you act, and you persist. And we believe in you, and we're counting on you as well. We know that you're ready. We know that you don't just have what it takes to succeed. We know you have what it takes to lead, to serve, and to make a difference. And I like to tell our graduates that while it's important that you do well, and I hope you do very well, I hope you make a lot of money, you raise a family, you're great citizens of this state and this country, but it's more important that you do good. And there's a difference between doing well and doing good, and nothing would make me prouder as your president to see you out there doing good. And that starts today. I urge you now to begin to behave as you have as students. Be bold, be kind, be curious. Carry the knowledge and the memories and the friendships you made here today and let them light your way. And never forget, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Now in a few moments, you're gonna walk across the stage here, we'll call your name, I'll stand here and take a picture with you. Don't rush through this moment, don't try to run away, just kind of like enjoy the moment, embrace it. And then you're gonna walk over here, and my wife Beth here will hand you a challenge coin. This challenge coin is something that we hope you'll keep near to you. You'll certainly have a diploma in your robes and so on. This is a coin you can carry with you. In fact, Beth and I were one day we were in a store somewhere, and this young man ran over and he pulled his challenge coin out of his pocket and said, I carry this with me everywhere I go, as a reminder that I was part of something bigger than myself. So we hope that you'll take that as a memento as you leave here today. When you jump in the river, don't put that in your pocket because you'll lose it, all right? So give that to someone else before you jump in the river. So I'll close by saying a simple congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. We're so proud of you. Now go show the world what can-do looks like. Godspeed and eat 'em up, cats. And now, that was all the preliminary stuff. Now the business begins. Now I invite the provost back to the podium for the certification and conferring of degrees. Provost Osh.
Thank you. Thank you, President Damphus. Texas State will hold 3 commencement ceremonies this weekend. In this morning's ceremony, we are recognizing graduates in the Graduate College, the McCoy College of Business Administration, and the College of Science and Engineering. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our graduates please stand and remain standing? Each graduate wears regalia that indicates their academic accomplishments. Let's stand up. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, the Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Now, upon recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and Provost Oshwith, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentation. Daniel Schumacher, manager of KTSW radio station and faculty in the School of Journalism and Mass Communication, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals please take their places for the presentation at this time?
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentation. Carlos Ivan Acevedo, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Mathematics Education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Kate Meluish. Debobroto Paul Orgo, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Materials Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Anthony Torres. Scott Lawrence Barrett, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Materials Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Bill Brittain. Padam Shekhar Bhatta, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Aquatic Resources and Integrated Biology, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Honggu Kang. Elvis Gamali Fefe, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Computer Science, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Yelena Tesic. Azal Olami, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Materials Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Carlos Moro Martinez. Rujan Kayasta, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Materials Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Krishna Kisi. M. Mahabubur Rahman, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Computer Science, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Yelena Tesic. Mehedi Hassan Raju, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Computer Science, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Isaias Berha Aranom. Brandy Renee Rygard Gaspard, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Mathematics Education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Kristen Liu. Sushmit Surma Bhattarai, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Hyun-Hwan Kim. Shreyank Shambhashi, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Shavashish Dash. Andrea Teixeira Elves, Doctor of Philosophy, Aquatic Resources, and Integrated Biology, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Astrid Nadine Schwalbe. Ming Fu Vung, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Chul-Ho Lee. Chong Beng Wei, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Shijun Shi. Please join me in extending another round of applause for our doctoral graduates. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Patrick S. Ledbetter. Chase Thurman Robinson. Ryan Scott Lawton. Safat Ahmed Nayin. Alejandro Sanoja Alarcon. Andrew Geis. Erica Elaine Franson. Trevor Rafael Pedro Rubio. Melena Victoria Spikes. Beatrice Aurora Gonzalez. Jasmine Simone Hedspeth. Charlie Raquel Rose Luera. Reed Christopher Duncan. Hannah Grace Hawkins. Tiffany T. Phillips. Vanessa Navarrete. Paul Milem Biazatolo. Humphrey T. Davis. Jeanette Jimenez Hernandez. Kia M. Bell Clemens. Brett A. Davis. Ada Ozen. Bianca Ulrika Chavira. Jared Brannon Davenport. Jaden R. Lopez. Sean Douglas Arthur. Roel Marcus Santana. Michael Trent Tollett. Chase Michael Sanders, Jonathan James Tate, Elijah L. Wheat, Juliana Sandoval, Samantha Claire Wolverton, Brandon Noria, Shatia Hayes, Toyoba Tun Nur Tanjum, Mohammed Sakif Adin Khan, Mahfouz Ahmed Ajmain, Mustafa Tunbir Kuhel, Asanul Abedin, Yanger Luis Tapp, Tara Kathleen Finnegan, Carla Terry DeRossi, Selena Malek, Ahmed Salim Anwar, MD Saiful Islam, Jace W. Braden, Juan Manuel Alvarado III, Jonathan Itwuko, Borhan Udin Rabani, Muhammad Faisal Faraji, MD Monzurul Islam, Sazad bin Bashar Polak, Mukitul Islam, Bisan Arar, Hope Kathleen Sheeler, Honest Ifarmefune Obuye, MD Kalikul Bari, Muhammad Shah Mominul Islam Momid, Sadia Buya Shampa, Chrysalin K. Maldonado, Marley Joe Carzales, Isabel Audrey Duntley, Kaylee Jacqueline Solis, Clarissa B. Gutierrez, J. Maxi Sanchez, Gabriel David Castillo, Ekaterini Daphne Kish, Logan Henry Oker, Udayangani Jayasakara, Sheila Renee Lavender, Megan Elizabeth May, Bradley M. Mesquite, Chris Dayanara Perez Hernandez, Madhav Gautam, Rupesh Simkata, Manjesh Mishra, Prajwal Bhattarai, Jeepung Leo, Himat Basnet, MD Ashakur Rahman, AFM Faizullah, Qazi Sifatul Islam, Riaz Hussain, Muhammad Masroor Hussain Rakeen, Ume Farhana, Tanveen Tamana, Prabhashika Kanal, Aditi Roy, Sharnali Deb Bristy, Sarah J. Thomas, Keontae Jordan Thomas, Naharika Bhattarai, Meghana Gudavada, Hendavi Sri Anchanta, Deep Sharma, Anjaman Ashraf, Melody Zul Villanueva, India Lynette Collins, Alyssa Dawn Freidenberg, William Pollock, Jacqueline L. Rodriguez, Kimia Faze, Nicole Aileen Restropo Caseta, Tanuben Amrutbai Chaudhry, Makma Hamad Makma Hasif Vora. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. Logan David Poliquin, Edgar Ulises Rangel, Muhammad Mugis, magna cum laude, Brandel Wade Wormkey, Noah Pham, Ethan Jason Sklar, Morgan Louise Grimm, Eli R. Kemble, cum laude, Abby Tanaka Mudoka, summa cum laude, Colton Sabatini, Patrick Antion Rucker, magna cum laude, Bailey Nicole McNeil, Braden Michael Legnon, summa cum laude, Harrison Conrad Yeager, Coven James Thompson, Connor Din, summa cum laude, Davina Mia de Anda, summa cum laude, Maximus Edward Martinez, Zimzi Buckheit, Eduardo Rangel Chavarria, Hannah L. Phillips, summa cum laude, Jake Zimmerman, summa cum laude, Alea Summer Camp, Xavier Alexander Moraga, Reese Becker, magna cum laude, Jace Cameron Turner, Sydney M. Gove, summa cum laude, Roman Michael Schrader, Gabriel Omar Ortega, Xavier Zachariah Lopez, Brianna Nicole Mann, Sergio Mendoza Cruz, Caleb Zachary Netek, Caden Rashad Williams, Lucas Gabriel Adamek, Tobiah Aguirrega, Jaden Bryce Corporon, Dayanara Renteria Lopez, Cariel Rentez, Cade Michael Romero, Kenneth C. LaRue Jr., summa cum laude, Aiden Samuel Quintero, Ethan Capps, Justin B. Fife, cum laude, Logan Mock, Amber S. Ruby, Riley Elizabeth Johnson, Dylan James Cardenas, Jonathan Romero, Gabriel Irenaeus Sandoval. Carlos Martinez. McKenna Elise Boudreau, magna cum laude. Riley B. Kyler. Joshua Kyle Brewster, cum laude. Bowden Horojenko, magna cum laude. Hayden Fuentes. Catherine Nicole Valdez Cutla, magna cum laude. Lily Ellen Green. Haley J. Allen. Chloe Neal, cum laude. Samuel Scott Hall. Maxton Lopez. Samantha K. Taylor. Ashley Nicole Brady, cum laude. Mason August Meinscher, summa cum laude. Christopher Romero. Keaton Nemick Nylander. Catherine Harmon. Elijah Stephen Ray. Sven Eric Einemo, cum laude. Caden Lytle. Gracie Flanagan. Damon Austin Rogers. William Richard Repp. Kevin Chavez. Anthony Borda. Anastasia Marie Johnson, summa cum laude. Ryan Foster Oles, summa cum laude. William Henry Oles. Mary Michaela Norris. Pablo Isaac Cardona II. Dominic Lee Bennett. Isa Kaje. Charlize Nicole Cosmis, magna cum laude. Clay Vincent Kaufman, magna cum laude. Christian A. Labra, magna cum laude. Ava Lane Hennessy, cum laude. Kristen E. Hayes, cum laude. Jordan Marie Wright. John Brewer Trewick, cum laude. Kevin B. Barton. Mia Gracie Zahn, cum laude. Alicia Marie Smith. Brooklyn Nicole Hoke. Nathan Mundela Cabwe. Paola Marcela Garcia. Nathan E. Sarpong. Raven Damian Mantooth. Andrea Amaya. Mariano Barrera. Jamie N. Ramos. Peyton Michael Flachet. Scott Alex Swafford. Mia Rose Bannon. Diego Ricardo Palayo. Jared Young Beasley. Kai Edward Kono Kemper. Bruce Palmer Hamoya III, magna cum laude. Sitlali Carroll, cum laude. Ethan James Bogarts. Dallas Frisbee. Carlos H. Salazar. Zarek R. Ramirez. Emily M. Garza. Julie G. Torres. Richard Cole Compton. Ariana Jasmina Wills. Jackson Sidney Cawthon. Emily Lucero Sandoval. Eric Saavedra. Jackson Ryan Humke, cum laude. Alexa L. Sosetto. Keaton Shaw. Clara Thompson. Alyssa Enzaldua. Esteban Garcia III. Christian Charles Redgrave. Parker Shepard. Brian Rios. Justin David Purdom. Domenico Vincenzo Carini. Spencer Matasca. Jacob Andrew Rosales. Travis Clifton Red. Rebecca Horacefield, cum laude. Yulisa Cassandra Gramajo Gomez. Aaron J. Widner. Samuel Coleman Knox, magna cum laude. Salvador Potland. Ryder Sean Edwards. Lauren Ochoa, cum laude. Julian Ramirez Rodriguez. Christian Garcia, summa cum laude. Sean Stam. Hunter Lee Cole Creek, magna cum laude. Nicole M. Saragosa. Sadie Abigail A. Smith Ruiz. Laura A. Contreras. Aya L. Saleh. Austin M. Kenyon, magna cum laude. Preston Alexander Taylor. Jonathan Andrew Galindo. Morgan M. King. Madeline Kate Duan Garcia. Isabella Sousa Morse, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Elise Young, summa cum laude. Chance Hodge. Michaela Watana Grafton. Sarah Jones. Reagan Tibbetts, cum laude. Jocelyn A. Garcia, cum laude. Sophie Larson Mullenix. Grant O. Gilbert, cum laude. Nicholas Kyle Jurin. Abigail Gonzalez. Alexander Benjamin Gerstacker. Kristen Nicole Gomez. Jolie Nicole Simpson. Braylon White. Allie London Parrish. Danielle Courtney Marks. Addison Nicole Castro. Anita Idemudia. Santiago Ariano Sotelo. Brendan Marcel LaRue. Alexander G. Uceta. Joel Antonio Sarmiento. Robert Wilson Moore. Mark Ellen Lee Jr. Seaman Z. Pasha. Sydney Judith Miklow. Jude Barden. Siddhartha Mishra, summa cum laude. Jalen Dunn. Devrin Rashawn Clark. Cheyenne Herrera. Gregory Scott DuPont Jr., cum laude. Andrea Lauren Didu. Christina Martinez. Alexis Marie Betancourt, summa cum laude. Elijah Ellen Munson, cum laude. Rylan Jack Cox, cum laude. Michael Curry, cum laude. Caitlin Lisa Shepard. Zeta Evan Ruiz. Julianne Montserrat Baron Gonzalez, cum laude. Elias Palmer, cum laude. Leah Savannah Lores. Victor Alexander Sanchez. Jimena Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Beatrice Mutnithevi Chow, summa cum laude. Ilan Josue Paz. Wright J. Iworo. Caleb Noel Ramirez, summa cum laude. Sydney Michelle Lasher. Zachary T. Bradshaw. Brianna O. Howard. Claudia Martinez. Amy Marquez, cum laude. Kayleen Andrade. Marley Sky Dwiggins, cum laude. Angel Verde Salas. Kimberly J. Cruz Cabrera. John Mark Dudley. Jackson Wyatt Harrell. Xander Michael Thomas Dick. Victoria Chanel Batiste. Alia Nicole Jimenez. Savannah DeHall. Gabriela F. Chacon, magna cum laude. Daisy Aguilar. Ashley Romero. Kyle Gussert. Olivia T. Wynn. Hannah Miriam Sullivan. Pruitt Elena Combs, magna cum laude. Madeline Nicole Stone. Ava R. Farley, cum laude. Emily Ann Maud Neers, summa cum laude. Andres Eduardo Castillo. Adrian Garzone. Matthias Noel Coronel. John Herder B. Matheson. Nathan Alec Reeves. Bethany Lauren Pyle. Emily Ann Shine. Ariana Nicole Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Teju Moloalua Onu Oluakiti Tayo. Abiyan Sapkota. Benjamin Joshua English. Caden D. Stiles. Anna Martinez Cezanne, summa cum laude. Devin Karina Schupbach, cum laude. Caden Matthew Sprague, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Zelaya Undino. Daphne Williams. Russell Keith Sullivan. Claudette Alejandra Osejo. Christopher Ashton Naylor. Wesley Michael Wooten. Natalie Ariano. Michaela Jordan Trancucci Robinson. Shania L. Davis. Mauricio Hernandez, magna cum laude. Sterling Maxwell Mayu. Deborah K. Morris. Ana Gatica. Alfredo Alejandro Munoz. Kayla Ray Savage. Elizabeth Medina Gill. Courtney G. Hudson. Caitlin P. Delgado. Aaron Nguyen Clark. Tranette Le, magna cum laude. Ashley Marie Rivas. Robert Clayson Redden. Tristan Bernard Benson. Carolina Narvaez Contreras. Evelyn G. Cortez. Alondra A. Garza. Kiara Karina Zarita. Kathia R. Bustamante. Concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danforth will now return to the stage. Will all of the graduates please stand? Let's congratulate these graduates. Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. To celebrate our graduates' significant achievement, I'm pleased to call upon Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, our Vice President for Student Success, to the podium. Dr. Hernandez?
Thank you, Provost. Please be seated. Wow, what a great day to be a Bobcat, am I right? Come on, everybody, yes. Graduates, with those of you with Texas State rings, can you please hold them high in the air? You may now turn your Texas State ring to face outward, symbolizing the completion of your degree here at Texas State University. Congratulations. Graduates, I now invite all of you to take place in another time-honored tradition as a symbol of your new academic status. Can you please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to your left? Congratulations. We want to express our appreciation to the commencement team and to everyone who helped make this day possible. A special thanks to our School of Music students, Evelyn Toscano and Angel Negron Torres, and the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Dr. Caroline Beatty for their outstanding performances today. Thank you. I would also like to thank those faculty who served as marshals for the ceremony today, and Dr. Kevin Jeton, faculty in the Department of Information Systems and Analytics and member of our Faculty Senate, who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you very much. Now, for one last time, would our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated and supported these graduates please stand and remain standing? Now, I suspect that there are many parents, in addition to spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties who are dressed to the nines, tios who haven't left yet to make the carne asada, cousins, and other family and friends who have supported these graduates. Would you all please stand and remain standing? Please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni. Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, I know that many of you have been looking forward to a celebratory jump in the cool waters of the San Marcos River. Remember to take everything out of those pockets, the cell phones, the challenge coins, they sink fast. And if you do choose to jump, please know there's varying depths in our rivers, so please be safe. As we close our ceremony, will you please join us in singing the Texas State alma mater? Angel is going to lead us. Nico's going to come up here and help us with the Heart of Texas hand sign. For those in the audience, Heart of Texas hand signs always with your left hand, and you start inwards with the music. Now, following the alma mater, students, graduates, Dr. Danforth is going to come right back to this podium for a few last remarks, and then you're going to exit out the back, up the stairs, and meet your family and friends outside of the arena. Thank you all for your attendance today, and we'll turn it over to Angel.
Thy Spirit
Great job. Well, I have the same habit as the Vice President Hernandez has of referring to you all as students, but you are now alumni, so congratulations. We invite you as alumni to come back to campus often, to come cheer on your Bobcats here at the football stadium, baseball, soccer, basketball, volleyball, track, whatever your heart's content is. When you're here, of course, you'll engage in another time-honored experience, and that's in doing the Texas State Chant. And the Texas State Chant is super simple. It's just Texas and state, right? So let's do that as a first time as alumni. And I'd love to have the audience join us in this as well. So on this side of the audience, we'll say Texas, and this side, we'll say state, and we'll do that 3 times. Then we'll go eat 'em up, go Cats, go. We do that twice. Don't leave me hanging on the second one, all right? Need some help here? I'm gonna actually put on my little hat here to join the engineering students here. I got one for the Vice President as well. So Nico, I don't have one for you. You're gonna have to do it on your own. So ready, you guys? Texas State 3 times, all right? You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Texas State! Texas State! Texas State! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Congratulations and Godspeed, class of 2026.
Thank you.